Hello everybody, bienvenido a todo. Welcome to Vablet with me Vablet, and we are in Tracing World 5 as always, and today we are in Edinburgh Fife Circle, and we are in a station that has just been added today to the game, and it is called Leven. Right, is it called Leven or is it called Levenmouth? Now I need to go and see, is there a sign somewhere? I suppose there should be a sign. Leven. Yeah, Leven. And then the Gaelic for it, which I have no idea how to pronounce. So this was added today by Rivet. So it is a two stations on the Fife Circle line. So this is the normal Fife Circle line, and then this branch comes off and goes to Leven. So it's got this stop and this stop, and then it goes all the way and links in with the line. I am currently using the enhancement package for this route, which has not been updated to take into account this branch. And I'm using the updated timetable, which has not been updated to take account of this branch, which is why there are no trains. But in the spirit of imagination and trying to create and add something different from what others may be doing, I'm going to run a HST on the line, and our job today is going to be the official opening of the station, and we are participating in that by doing two stops with the HST. Well, starting here, then the next stop, and then running non-stop to Edinburgh, and that will be our celebration of the opening of this branch. I do need to put on the tail lights. Yep. There we go, and then we can go to the front. So this is a 2+4 HST, and if you've got the enhancement pack and the new timetable and the sort of mod timetable for this route, which I will put in the description, then you can just use this logo and spawn it in. If not, you could probably, I don't know what the classes are like in the base game, but you can probably get a skin for the Scotrail HST in the Creators Club. No, I need day headlamp and markers. I need 1 tree dices. Yes, I do need that because it's cold. Spare, I don't know what that does. I need to turn on you. I'm not going to turn on DSD. It annoys me. Okay. I need to turn you up. So if you don't have this mod, then or if you do have this mod but you okay, let me try and explain this. So I am in the modded timetable and using the enhancement pack. I could still use the unmodded timetable, which has the basic timetable that comes with the route, which now includes class 170 services to Leven. In some time in the future, the class 158 Scotrail will also be timetabled into this. That will be when Skyhook release they've got a sort of mod that has a sort of celebratory livery for the opening of this branch. When that releases, the timetable should release at the same time, the update for the 158, and maybe there'll be some other changes. But as it stands, because the modded timetable of this route is so good, and the has lots of different services and the variety, I want to use that, and so we won't see any other trains on this branch, but we will once we get back to the sort of main line. So I need to set a destination. So like I said, we're going to stop at the other station just so we can see that. And then I will path us to Edinburgh. Direct. Non-stop. So we've got our local dignitaries, the mayor of Leven and the what are local dignitaries these days? Some business people and librarians or something. They're on the train, and we are celebrating the opening of this branch by taking them to Edinburgh, and then we'll bring them back. But I'm probably not going to do that because it's going to take like an hour, because the speeds aren't high. There's probably going to be a lot of trains in front of us if we're non-stopping it. So there's Edinburgh, Waverley. Almost like directly. Well, no, it's like actually to our west and south. So yeah. Now let's see. I think, because of that speed side, I'm pretty sure you drive on the left in the UK on trains. So, yes, you do. You definitely do. You definitely do on the YouTube. That's why I'm just trying to think, did I route myself to the right platform? I did. I definitely did. Oh, look at that. So, like, it's... Like, this branch, I mean, is what it is. Like, it's a short little branch that was closed many years ago and has just reopened in real life as well. Sort of near the sea. There's like a little bay here. And I'm going too fast. And the line sort of comes right to the end of the. I think actually in real, yeah, you can see in when it was the former line actually carried on, and I think it went like even some way more around the coast. But this line, no, it just comes to here. Like I said, it's just like a little extension from here to there. And I think the whole line is just using the former rail bed that was always there. Not exactly high speed, like I think it's 45 miles an hour, most of it. But that's fine. Pretty good for a multiple unit, a little class 170. And as you can see, it's only accessible. Oh well, actually, no. You can. It is accessible by both sides of the circle because it's above it. Oh, okay. So well, I mean, let's see which way the game routes us. I don't think I've done this bit on the channel before. I think I've gone as far as here. With a 158 once, but I don't think I've done the whole top of it, so maybe I'll force it to take me along the top, but I don't know if actually can you. So if I come in on this branch, then I get to there, switch over there. Oh no, I should be able to. Well, we'll see. So you can see it's a nice little valley, beautiful Scottish scenery. Canal viaduct? No. No, it's a public footbridge. Well, can't blame me for trying to imagine something. Right, so 30. Then we'll go down to, well, we're 0, hopefully, and then we'll stop. We get there. And this is... What is this? Well, we have no timetable, so I can actually get out and explore. There we go. Doors open. Right. Let's get out and explore. The station is Cameron Bridge. Cure. Looks like a very modern British railway station. What does this say? Levenmouth Rail Link. Ah, so there's some nice. See, we're within the law of the route. And look, even the disabled ramp has not been opened by health and safety yet. So that's very typical whenever anything new opens in this in the UK. There was one part of it that's like not signed off by the project manager. Oh, to-dooey, look at this.
Doors opening. Lift going down.
Oh, oh, oh. No, I don't want to go down. I want to have a look. So this is like a very typical mid-route station. There's no architectural flair or anything. Oh well, it's got this little canopy. That's nice, I suppose. Look at that. That like says £16. It's like that's about right for UK rail prices. Okay, so then we'll go around the front and get back on the train, and then we'll set our route to Edinburgh. I'm still not sure which side of the circle I want to go on. Oh. Oh. I mean, I must have seen them before, but I've forgotten all about them. Right, yeah then. So, close. Let's go. I mean, if I go the southern branch, we're more likely to see interesting trains like the Class 801, etc., because that is in this game, in this mod. I'm gonna say here. Yeah, I'm gonna say here. I want to be here. Oh, confirm. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's no signal near us, so I can actually see if we've got. Oh, doors are open. Come on. Doot doot. Doot doot. See, this is like a really nice mod because they've actually modded in the seats. Although I think they still have GWR little things on the back. Yeah. Well, I can't get everything, can you? Goodbye, Cameron Bridge. Which was the bridge? Did we go over it, or is there no bridge? A lot of railway stations have lying names. No, I didn't see a bridge. Although there's a river, so there must be a bridge somewhere. Oh, that could be it. pretty amazing to name a railway station after this, but you never know. Maybe it's the other side of the station. That's a bridge as well. Not a very interesting one, but it's a bridge. And here's one as well. They're all road bridges, no railway bridges. Oh well. Right, so let's chunk along. And while we're here, let me... No, actually. Wait till we get... Yeah, because I think the thing has been fixed now. The photo mode. So I think it only sort of screws you over if you do snow. To the field, yes. Bring down the exposure a little bit. Well, we'll bring up the vignette. Yes, and then no. Yeah, you'll do. I might take some more on the way. The branch isn't like especially scenic or interesting enough to be taking pictures, although this does look quite nice, doesn't it? This little works, cement factory, I don't know, brewery, whiskey thing. I don't know. What is Cameron Bridge famous for? Oh yeah, this is a nice one, I think. Oh, this is a nice one, yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't it lovely? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Scenery is interesting. There's some imaginary stones just floating above, but I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. I want a little bit more depth of field so that I can... Yeah, I don't want it all too blurry. I'd rather not have that very obvious. Well, I think it'll do, maybe. I don't know. Well, I can keep taking pictures, can't I? This must be camera picture. Because, like, there's lots of them. Right, 45 now. HST does not like low speeds. I've got to get the back of it through. There we go. Dun 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 dun. So yeah, there's no stations or anything on this bit, so I guess it's no signal until here, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. It says only 17 miles, but it's counting 17 miles from here to here, and obviously we're going. But we get to go over the Fourth of Firth, which is what it's called. It's not the Firth of Forth. Wait, no. No, Firth of Forth. Firth of Forth. Fourth of Firth. I don't know what it is. I'm not. Gonna I keep forgetting. It's got the Forth Rail Bridge, so it must be the Firth of Forth. But then wouldn't it? But then the river could be the Forth of Firth, because it's the river for the. I'm sure I must have looked this up about 50 times in my life, and I'll never remember it. Sorry, Scotsmen and women. Firth of Forth, Forth of Firth. They both sound right. That's the worst thing. It's a very large signal block, I guess, because there's nothing here. We're still to the east of Edinburgh, but we shall be approaching from the west. Oh look, there's a signal, and it's a green. Maybe we'll get some higher speeds soon too. It's the HST. It wants to go 125. I think these aren't long for the world now. These HSTs for Scotrail. I read somewhere that East Midlands will sort of get rid of their. I think they're meridians, 222 meridians, and they'll be getting rid of them when once their 806s or 807s are approved and ready to go, and then they'll go to Scotrail to replace these because they're very old now, super old, and what else? And possibly maybe the Voyagers from east. Oh, what am I trying to say? West Coast Main Line, Avanti, because they've replaced them with the 805s, or some of them. So possibly they'll have like a mixture of Meridians and Voyagers. We'll see. But we'll see what happens to these HSTs, because obviously they've had some pretty surprisingly good second-hand market. Well, second-hand. They're like 50 years old now. They've changed hands many times, but there's some in Mexico. There's some in Nigeria. I'm sure the ones in Nigeria are like being used like as a commuter train. Like they have like a seating layout like for the London Overground, like the seats are down the side of the carriages, And I think they're ex-GWR, so they still have the green, like the emerald green moquette. But they're painted outside like white with a red stripe. And I actually saw one had been hooked up to some Talgo carriages as well. Now that's interesting. And then the ones in Mexico I think are being used as like, I don't know what they're being used as, like intercity, long distance intercity trains maybe. Because Mexico has like a cross-country railway system, but it's mostly used for freight, and I think like they're trying to use the HSTs as like a means to, I suppose, cheaply start reintroducing long-distance passenger traffic. I don't know if there's. I feel like I've seen them being offloaded somewhere else as well, but I can't think where it would be because there's not really anywhere. I think most African countries don't have like standard gauge. I think Nigeria just built a railway network for freight primarily that uses standard gauge, so it could buy it so that the HSTs work well as like a cheap way to test commuter rail. Mexico, actually, I'm surprised it doesn't have a sort of weird gauge. I don't think they've gone to the effort of regauging them. They're too old and it'd be pointless, it would be too expensive. Where else could they ever possibly go? We'll see. Could go to India. India has broad gauge railways. I don't think there's any... right, here we go. 80 miles an hour. Let's go. Let's throw caution to the wind! Off we go, off we go! Oi, oi, oi! Let's see what trains we come up against, if any. Now we've got it. Yeah, we go. Yeah, I'm still excited for West Coast Main Line over the Chap. Oh, and actually, you know, no, actually, no. Oh, well, I was just thinking like but no, it wouldn't make sense because the 87s, the line between Glasgow and Edinburgh wasn't electrified when the 87s were still being used. It was long after they'd gone. The 87s would have gone to Glasgow Queen Street. And they might have come up on that branch that comes into Edinburgh about Edinburgh, like here, that one. That's where the link to the West Coast Main Line is. Or maybe it's here. But yeah. Over speeding. Wow. Doesn't HST speed up faster when you're not... Well, oh no, it's a 4-car one. I don't usually drive these short ones. So I guess, yeah, they have better acceleration. Because it's the same trains, but less weight. Got to start slowing down for 65. But yeah, I don't think there's a way to use the 87s on this route that would be... Or the Edinburgh-Glasgow route that would be appropriate. Like... No. Maybe a rail tour, I guess. But yeah, Just Trains did a preview stream the other night. So DCG did theirs last week, and then Just Trains did one 2 nights ago, I think. And they drove, well, they did a little bit of yard work around Carlisle with a Class 8, and then they did the 87 from Carlisle to Preston, so like the opposite way that DCG did it the week before. And yeah, I'm still excited about it. Looks good. I mean, I don't think it's like, I don't know how you just like fast, like, or trafficy route. Like, I think they've accurately represented it with the stock that is available to them, and I think that end of the West Coast Main Line is nothing like the other end of the West Coast Main Line, because it's Whereas you'd expect around Glasgow to be busy because there would be commuter traffic and then the high-speed, the intercity services coming in. Preston and Carlisle don't really have commuter like networks around them, so really, there's like intercity services and then some regional services. I mean, you got the Margate branch, but it's literally like a shuttle between Lancaster and Margate, and then some trains coming up from Preston. And then I think there's some like little sort of semi-fast regionals that use the 101 across the Shap. But like it's not like, oh, there's lots of, it's not like the West Coast Main Line South where you have like slow lines that take the local services that are constantly running alongside the main line with the fast services. Like, it's just basically two tracks, one in either direction. You'll pass freight, you'll pass intercity services, and the occasional regional, maybe local, but it's you're not going to see that same volume. I think it's got like 250 services or something. And I think even the base non-modded timetable with the Pendolino for West Coast Main Line South has like 500 or something. I may be wrong. But it doesn't matter because it's not trying to be that kind of route. It is trying to be here's a classic old British Rail loco. First in the game. Well, I mean, obviously there's old British Rail locos, but it's the first electric one in the game. And, oh look, a football stadium. Goodbye. Where are we? I don't know where. Oh, I can actually look here. Kirkcaldy. Is that the name of that football team ground? Kirkcaldy FC? Or do they have like another name? Oh god, we got a really slow section coming up, 45 miles an hour. Oof, gosh. Okay, we're like half an hour in, and like actually, we're like half of the way we were quoted when we were here, but that's because we're here. It's actually going to end up being twice as long as that because we're going to have to go all the way here. And there are plenty of slow bits as we go around very meandering corners. But look how beautiful. Right along the coast. Oh, yes. Lovely, isn't it? Gorgeous, isn't it? Gorgeous. So yeah, like as ever, I've got like some engine INI mods that sort of give you better draw distances, but it's not perfect. You can see there's pop-in. Like, the shadows still pop in. And the trees still sort of pop in with more detail a bit. And my computer is a PC. I'm playing on PC, and it's a I always forget. RTX 3060, 12 gigs. That's like a video card. CPU is oh shite. The CPU is a Ryzen 7 5700G, which is like the budgety version, but I've not had many problems with it, so I'm sticking with it, even though I keep getting tempted by the proper Ryzen 7. I think it's like 5700X or something. And I've got like 32 gigs of RAM, I think. I think that's really it. I don't think there's any other specs that matter. I'm running on an SSD, but I mean, who isn't these days? Yeah, I think that's basically it. So this is how good it can look with those specs. Well, that's actually a nice picture, isn't it? It is. Oh, it is. And like I said, I've got the enhancement pack, so I really don't know what is. I'm assuming the network railvan is part of the enhancement pack, but I would guess most of the trees and stuff are probably just in the base game. And what else? What else? Yeah, I'll edit it in post if I have to. And yeah. So that's basically it. And I don't think any of the other mods I have installed. If you go look up, I'll put the link in the description. What comes with the enhancement pack in this and the timetable, then you'll see. There's like some modded class 800 801s that have diesel engines, so they can run on this section. So we might pass one of them. And I think the 385s are modded in as well to run alongside the 387. So yeah. Oh, bollock. And yeah, in the end, I decided not to get Flight Simulator. I had this feeling, I was like, I kind of remember last time and it was a bit of a disaster when it launched, so I'm going to wait. And I'm glad I did. Because it launched. So I'm recording this on the 21st, and I think it officially launched on the 19th. Sort of evening where I am, like maybe 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, and it was a disaster. Their official explanation is we had no idea it would be so popular, so all our servers just collapsed under the weight of it. But it was like, yeah, that is such a lame excuse for a company that like is literally like part of Microsoft to be like, we underestimated demand, and our servers couldn't handle it. But like basically nobody could play the game for the first day and a half. And when you got in, because the whole thing is built around the servers, oh shite, the fact that they were overloaded just meant certain things weren't popping up or loading in the game. And there's no reviews because they didn't give any copies out earlier. So it's not like, it's like, oh, it's okay because you can just watch the reviews. You can't. Oh, look, there you go. You gotta wait a couple of days before people have had actual time to play the game enough to actually read reviews. All there is in the meantime is Steam reviews, which are just people saying that it's crap because the servers were broke on the first day. You can't be screwing up PC on in this day and age. People on Steam will leave bad reviews, and not all of them will go back and fix them afterwards. People will get livid, and then other people won't buy it. I'll wait until after Christmas, I think, and then I'll get it. Well, I'll wait for the reviews, see what the performance is like, check the recent Steam reviews after Christmas, and then I might get it. Might wait for a discount, maybe. I've decided I'm not going to get the most expensive version. The most expensive version is like 220 euros. But I was settling, I think, on the next one down, which is about 160 euros, I think. But now I'm like, I'll wait. I think with over the sharp West Coast Mainline North, I'll be okay. When the Class 158 Scotrail update comes out for this branch, I think that'll help. There's some updates for West Coast Mainline, but I think they're mostly already included in the modded timetable. And yeah, I don't know what else is coming, but I don't think there's much new coming between now and Christmas. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh yes. Oh, look at that. This is the edge of the train. I do need to start slowing down. Alright, let's do a bit here. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's do a bit here. Here we are in our little village. Little village. Oh, I hear a train coming. Why don't we have a look over the hedge? What could it be? It's probably one of those pesky multiple units, isn't it? What could it be? Oh, look, it's a HST! Bye. Non-stop, non-stop, thank you very much. This timetable's not up too much, is it? There's nothing else on the line. We passed any other trains yet? I don't think we have. Oh, there's one. It's a little 170, I think. I think it'll get a bit busier once we get onto across the Firth. River Firth. Oh, I'm not getting into that again. This is the edge of the train. What a lovely purr of that diesel engine. Yeah, so with the West Coast Main Line North, what they did say is that, like, in the period it said there weren't actually any HSTs on the line. But nevertheless, I think I might do a special HST service on there. Get a little bit of an intercity executive livery going. Do a little pesky over the shop in a HST. Huh? I don't know how it will handle that hill. The HST doesn't like hills. Oh, there's the 170. Hello. Okay. Oof. Oof. 50. Yeah, it's going to take us an hour at least to get there. I think it speeds up a bit once we took off the river. Bum 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 bum. Oh, and in lovely. Lovely. Oh, we got a 50 coming up. And then a 40. Oh, God. Why? Why? Okay, so we're leaving the circle now. Okay. Leaving the circle as we join the main line towards Edinburgh. Okay, 40 now. Train, take the strain. And get going again. So yeah, what is it? It's the 21st. So yeah, that's 5 days before until the West Coast Main Line North comes out. I don't know if they said if the the Skyhawk 158 will be updated before Christmas. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. There's always a chance there's an update in December. We'll see. They just said they're going to do a whole bunch of announcements during December of like things that are happening. So we'll see. Already looks like there's going to be a Class 86. Just Trains are working on a local DLC, and someone on the forum seems to figured out from the little teaser they showed, which was like a headlight on the front of the loco. I mean, to be fair, you could tell it was like a BR logo. You could see where the lights were put over the number plate. And then the fact that they've just done the West Coast Main Line North kind of made sense that there'd be a another electric loco. So yeah, they haven't confirmed it, but it should be sometime in December that they say it's happening. No idea when it will release. Maybe we'll get more details about Cardiff. There's been no screenshots or anything of that yet, and it is supposed it is like on the next 3 months list. Is there 2 German routes or one? There's a TSG. Oh, there's a TSG, but it's an Austrian route. That's supposedly coming in the next 3 months, according to the last roadmap. And I think maybe the Mannheim German line by DTG is supposed to be coming as well. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff from third parties now. There's the Japanese line, some American stuff. Oh, and apparently there's some like loco expansions coming as well. Route enhancement, I think they call them. Ooh, look, it's the bridge. Bridge. Ooh, and there's the other bridge that you never get to see because we're too far away. Ooh. It doesn't actually look like it's modelled properly. Doesn't surprise me. They just put in the bits that you'd see from a distance. Clever, eh? Oh, look, and we are approaching the bridge. We're not fully approaching it yet, because I think... Oh, no, we are! Oh, we are already! Oh, not bad. It's film then. Let me take this off. Dun 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 dun. Oh, look at it. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous, ain't it? Na, 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 na. Oh, we got a 170. Way. Okay, that'll do. I suppose I can throttle up a bit. That's the boat from... which one is it called? East Coast Way? East Coast Way, yeah. And then the container ship. I don't think any of them are either of them move, but they just sort of like sit there nicely. Oh, what a view. What a view. I'd love to see this from a cab. But I know no Scottish people. Well, not that Scottish people could take me on a random cab ride. No train drivers who work for Scotrail. And I've got no plans to go to Scotland anytime soon. Although I do like it there. I love Scotland. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm going too fast. Oh well, it's 80 now, basically. I'll take it. Red. Red. No. No. Well, I'll end it there then. What can I say? We didn't make it to Edinburgh, but I've shown you most of the line. If you want to see what the rest of the modded route looks like, go watch an old video where I did the modded route. And then you can see the Leven branches with the old route. Oh God, trust me, not to be paying any attention to signals until it's too late. And a HST of all trains that breaks like a snail. Well, I can live with that. I think, yeah, I think I may upload this. Normally, I hate uploading videos after I've gone for a red light, but I just don't want to. I think I spent 45 minutes on this video, and I don't want to give it up. So sorry for the sort of ending on a um, non-platform. No passengers alighting. But this is the reality. Sometimes you spad. Sometimes you spad. Happens to drivers in real life as well. Go on YouTube. Look at the rail track instructional videos for spads. You'll see many drivers explaining when they spadded. Not a HST going at 50 miles an hour, but usually like a little networker or a little diesel multiple unit or pacer in on some branch line. But nevertheless, I'll live. Well, thank you for watching. Sorry that it didn't end that great. But you've seen the Leven branch. You've seen the Scotrail HST, the enhancement pack for this route. Didn't actually see that much AI traffic, sadly. Maybe I picked a bad time of day because I think a lot of the intercity services come up later in the day. And yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say. So I'll say thank you and bid you farewell. Adieu. Hasta luego.